Hello guys, hope all of you are doing very well. Okay, today we are going to see the 166th episode or the 16th part of the book review. Okay, and this also has some important points. See, when I say something, there will be some reference to the previous videos. There will be some overlapping which cannot be avoided. It is unavoidable. Okay, Joseph Murphy also does the same thing, and I also have to do the same thing. Not only that, without referring to the previous context, it will be an abrupt thing, and the viewers watching my video may not understand it. That's why I also refer to the previous videos on and off, so that there is a continuous flow of thoughts and there is continuity in your understanding. Okay, I'm not fond of repeating the same things, but I have to do some touch up of the previous things, because that reference is needed for you to understand. Okay, now see, in this video we are going to talk about two things. One is the subjective faith and the other is the absent treatment. Now let us take the subjective faith. What do you mean by subjective faith? We have already seen, I think in the second video of this book review, the part 2, I think, we have seen the differences between the conscious and the subconscious mind. And we have also understood that the conscious mind is the objective mind, whereas the subconscious mind is the subjective mind, isn't it? So, what is the meaning of subjective faith? Faith in the subconscious mind. Very simple. You have immense faith in your subconscious mind that it will heal you. It will answer your prayer. That's all. Okay. So, our subconscious mind is subjective, and so the subconscious, the subjective faith. What do you mean by subjective faith? The subjective faith refers to the faith of the subconscious mind. So subjective faith is nothing but the faith of the subconscious mind, which is amenable to the control of the conscious mind. That also we have seen, isn't it? It is under the control of the conscious mind. So it works fully when it is not having the active opposition on the part of the objective or the objective mind or the conscious mind. When the conscious mind doesn't interfere with the subconscious mind is able to work better. Okay. Then, and here two types of actions are required. One is, how should you approach your subconscious mind when you are active during the daytime? How should you tap at its resources when you are not active? That is, when you are sleeping. Okay, we have already seen, but for the sake of continuity, I am touching upon those things as it is given by the author. Okay, when you are active, it is better to get the concurrence of the conscious mind for the subconscious mind to work, especially in healing. Okay, but if you are in sleep state, there is no need for this concurrence, because the conscious mind is no more interfering in nature. When you are sleeping, all the 5 sense organs are put to sleep, so the conscious mind is also sleeping. So in that case, there is no need to have the concurrence of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is very happy to work when it is left by itself. Okay, that is the reason why you are praying, why we have to pray, or why we have to talk to the subconscious mind, why we have to give commands, requests to the subconscious mind just before sleep. Okay, so when the patient is put to sleep, that's why all the therapists, they put the patient to sleep. hypnotism itself is a method where you make the patient go to a sleepy state, and then the therapist will take charge of the subconscious mind of the patient to influence in a positive way, isn't it? So when the patient is put to sleepy state, there is no questioning. There is no questioning or confrontation by the conscious mind. That is what is important. When you are active, concurrence is taken. When you are not active, it is safe because there is no confrontation by the conscious mind. This is the advantage of hypnotism or putting the patient to sleep. Okay, before helping him to cure the disease or before giving him the healing. And the author, Dr. Joseph Murphy, also talks about the absent treatment. Now, the absent treatment nowadays is also known as the distance healing. Distant healing. Distant healing, where the distance doesn't matter at all. And here is an example. There is a lady is having some health issue. Okay, but she is also a mother, and she is living in New York, but her daughter is living in Los Angeles, and there is a lot of distance. There is too much of difference between New York and Los Angeles. Then, but still, the daughter starts praying for her mother's health, good health, and within a short period of time, the mother got cured. Okay, she got remarkable recovery after a few days. Remarkable recovery. The mother never prayed, but the daughter prayed. And though the daughter was far away from the mother got remarkable results in her health, positive results. How? It is because of the prayer of the daughter, which is bringing about some change in the subconscious mind of the mother. Okay, so this is called distant healing, or as the author says, it is he has written it as absent treatment. What do you mean by absent treatment? When the treatment is being given, the patient is not present there. The patient is absent from the spot. That is why it is called absent treatment. And what happens here exactly? That is the releasing the kinetic action of the subconscious mind. What do you mean by releasing the kinetic action? Now, in lower classes, we have studied about the kinetic energy, potential energy, stored energy, action, the energy used for bringing about some action. All those things we have learnt. Okay, and here he says, say if a friend had lung TB, he prayed before going to bed. That's all. He just prayed before going to bed, and he became all right after a month. So, why pray before going to bed? And listen very carefully, make a note of all these things, because we may require, or we can even advise our friends and relatives who are ailing. Okay, why pray before going to bed? The answer is the kinetic action of the subconscious mind continues throughout your sleep, and so give it some good thing to work. So you give some good thing to work, and as you drop off to slumber. Okay, this is one point. Then the second point is, the second important point is, you don't mention about your ailment at all. Point to note. Suppose a person is diagnosed with, say, 3rd level of cancer, 3rd degree of cancer. He can also tap at the healing resources of the subconscious mind, and he can also get cured. But when he is talking to the subconscious mind just before going to bed, he should never mention about the disease, name of the disease. See, earlier also we have seen a person, I think he was suffering from lung cancer, and he just prayed once or twice, once in the morning and once in the evening, and he said, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am happy. I know the potential power of the healing power of my subconscious mind. So if something goes wrong in my body also, I'm sure my subconscious mind can heal it. I'm healthy, I'm happy. He said only 2 sentences, that's all. He got cured. So the second point to note, first point is do it before going to sleep. Number 2, don't ever mention. See, some of the desires what you have, you can always mention. No harm. But if it is for healing, don't ever mention about the name of the disease. Okay. The second important point is you don't mention about the ailment at all. And if you are and what will happen if you mention the name? If you are mentioning the ailment, you are stopping the kinetic action, which means the releasing of the healing power of the subconscious mind. This is the scientific approach. Okay, right? Please make a note of it in your mind, in your subconscious mind, as well as in your notebook. We need it. We need a hard copy of all these things. Okay. I hope you understand this, and I hope you like the video. Please pass your comments, write your comments, and let us be in touch. Okay. May God bless you all.